What's going on, guys? Jason here, back to my channel. Tonight we'll be doing a review for AEW Collision, for the Go Home show, another Go Home show for the for AEW Revolution, and all that stuff. So it's gonna get to it then. The first, this was supposed to be a first match, but something crazy happened and all that stuff. So here we go. Buddy Matthews makes his way to the ring as we open the show ready for in-ring competition. Oh, but Mark Briscoe of pulls him out of the ring from out of nowhere. Briscoe pulls out a table, but Matthews with the boot to the face to put a stop to that. Briscoe with a chair shot, and Buddy rolls him in the ring, but Briscoe comes right back with the drop kick. Briscoe sets up the chair and leads off with the top con hilo on Matthews through the propped up table at ringside. Excuse me. Sorry. Briscoe grabs the spike just like last week, but here comes Brody King. Malachi Black appears too, and they wrestle the spike away from him. Chair shot to King, though chair shot to the knee. Black and Briscoe throws a chair at his face. Briscoe has a spike poised, but Buddy Matthews dives into shot with the running kick to the face. Briscoe and Buddy battle up the ramp, and Briscoe gets a back body drop on Matthews, and then dives off the stage with a crossbody. Briscoe grabs the pyro controls and sets off some of the flaming pyro. He's looking to fire it off on Matthews, but security and stage hands prevent Briscoe from doing it, and the House of Black retreat backstage. Swerve Strickland speaks after Dynamite this past Wednesday. Swerve wonders if he had had been a little too nice, and maybe he's paying for it. Heyman Swerve, and now he'll never take his eyes off him again. As for Joe, Swerve is taking that championship. He's doing whatever it takes to win. He will become the first African American AEW World Champion. Whose house? Swerve's house. All right, match one. All-Star Scramble qualifier. Penta El Zero Metal versus Dante Martin versus Brian Keith. Penta Zero Metals in Martin's face and takes a glove off, but Keith headbutts him out of nowhere. Penta with kicks to both men, but they come back with double thrust kicks to knock Penta outside. Head scissors by Dante, rising knee, but Penta in with a crossbody to Martin, sling blade, and another kick to the back of the leg on Martin. Super kick and a kick to the face, followed by a lung blower. Brian Key comes in to cut off Penta's run, and then Exploder catches Penta for a 2 count. Keith and Penta trade overhand chops and forearms, only for Martin to come in with the double crossbody to knock both men down. Dives to Keith and Penta on opposite sides of the ring as we head to P. Dante poses and gloats on the outside, but Keith runs around with the big boot to take him down with down a measure, and Penta comes in to send Keith into the steel steps. Penta kicks the hamstring of Dante. It goes back to Keith, who rakes the eyes. Keith delivers kicks to the chest of both men, but Penta holds him back, and Martin nails a basement drop kick. The teamwork doesn't last long, as Penta kicks Martin in the back of the head straight after. All three kicks in the ring right now, as they all trade super kicks. Penta and Keith with super kicks to Martin to knock him down. Penta looks for the Fury Factor, but Keith drives him into the corner. Keith looks for a blockbuster, misses it. Penta with the destroyer on Martin for 2. Keith had to break it up. Penta with a springboard, but Keith blocks it, only to run into a thrust kick headbutt to Penta, knocks him outside. Keith goes back to Dante, roll up 1-2, no. Sunset flip by Martin. Keith with the Tiger driver, 1-2, no. Penta brings Keith to the apron looking for Fear Factor, but with chops to break out of it. Penta eventually gets it. He rolls Keith back in the ring, and Martin dives into a kick, but comes back right with the destroyer on the apron. Martin to the top rope, hits his big splash, and gets the 3 count at 10:01. The winner is Dante Martin. Camera crews catch up with Heyman and Adam Page after Dynamite. Page would rather die than have Swerve as a world champion. He did what he had to do. Swerve is hurt and damaged, and Page had to do it. Page storms off. All right, second match is Mariah May versus Angelica Risk. May gets Risk tangled up in the ropes and chokes her out. Drop kick to the back against the ropes, spinning bat breaker on Risk. May blows a kiss to Nigel at ringside. Nigel pretends to faint. Maybe drives the boot into the throat of Risk for the full 5 count, and then hits a drop kick to the chest. Risk begins to fight back, but a big right hand from May puts a stop to that knee rip tremper. Mayday connects, and Mariah May picks up the win. So the winner is Mariah May. Alright, before May has a chance to celebrate, here comes Tony Storm, who wants to speak to Deonna Purrazzo, and that does indeed bring out the challenger. Storm wonders if this has gone far enough. Look at what they become in this, what they train for. Their friendship destroyed, a broken leg, a broken arm, all just to win a match. Is it worth it? Storm isn't sure. So Deonna, from the bottom of her heart, she loves her. Storm loves her. Storm loves her determination, and she loves that there is only room for one, and that one will never be Purrazzo. Deonna takes a mic. She loves Tony too. She loves that she has her head so far up her ass, she will lose the one thing that started this entire charade to begin with. Storm has forgotten the one important detail about her. She's the best friend and the worst enemy. It will be hard for Storm to wipe her ass when she breaks both her arms. Damn. Storm says goodbye, old friend, applies the lipstick and kisses Deonna, and they erupt into a brawl. Mariah May helps Storm, throwing Deonna off her. Purrazzo turns her attention to May and hits the stun pile driver. Deonna is ready for their championship match tomorrow, and Storm is furious. Alright, the third match. Sorry. Their match is Austin Gunn and the Acclaim versus the Dark Order, Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and John Silver. The Baybasers can make their way out, and as Max Caster starts his rap, Jay White puts his arm around him, distracting him, cutting him off. Austin and Reynolds start this off with Gunn getting the upper hand early, tagging in Caster for a double team arm drag. Reynolds drives Max into the corner and tags in Uno, but Caster fights back with the dropkick to Uno and a back body drop to Reynolds. Back suplex to Silver. Caster with a body slam to Uno. Tag to Bowens. Scissor me. Timbers. The Claimed and Austin signal for a 3-way scissor party, but Silver breaks up. Pop uppercut, and Silver and Reynolds spinning DDT by Uno to follow up, which gets a 2 count. We go to as Uno targets Gunn in the corner. Reynolds tags in slingshot elbow to Austin for a 2 count. Silver is in now. Drop Toho, stereo drop kicks get another 2 count. Silver delivers some hard kicks to chest as Fight TV goes to commercial 2. When we come back, Austin Gunn is taking out the Dark Order on the apron and hits a leaping reverse DDT on Uno, and adventurely assisted by the referee. Tag to Bowens. But Bowens takes on both Reynolds and Uno, and then super kicks Silver, leaping bulldog to Reynolds, but Uno pulls him under the bottom rope. Silver with the suicide dive to Caster, and he flexes in front of Daddy Ass, shoving him back. Dark Order hit the triple team slam on Bowens, but Gunn makes the save, twisting neck breaker on Uno. Silver in with the Gunn German suplex and retaliation. Reynolds and Silver attack Bowens, but Reynolds accidentally hits Silver. Caster tags himself in, and hits the mic drop on Reynolds. 1, 2, 3. The Bang Bang Scissor Gang gets the win. So yeah, the winners are Austin Gunn and the Acclaimed. Lexi Nair is with Stokely Hathaway, Chris Statlander, and Willow Nightingale looking towards their 0 hour tag match tomorrow. Before Revolution, Hathaway says it's all about accountability and he apologizes to them. Willow says they have to get on the same page because it's not about friendship, it's about revolution. Willow warns Sky and Julia that tomorrow night, which is today, tonight, whatever, she and Stat will kick their asses. Willow sees as we head to commercial. Tony Schiavone is in the middle of the ring. As we come back, he welcomes Wardlow to the ring, who will be competing in the All-Star Scramble, looking for a shot at the World Championship. Wardlow says it looks like he finally got someone's attention around here. 2 years ago, he won the face of the Revolution ladder match. 1 year ago, he choked out Hurricane. This year, he'll beat all the others, all-stars. Who will it be? Wardlow, Hangman Page. He'll slap his mustache off and send him back into depression. Maybe Wardlow versus Swerve. It's Swerve's house, right? He'll kick the front door of his house down and kick him from the basement to the attic. Swerve back into your own lane and dance your ass to the back of the line. Maybe it'll be Wardlow versus Samoa Joe. He's sick of hearing the dumb hillbillies chant Joe, Joe, Joe. Wardlow hopes it is Joe because everyone knows he's in Wardlow's spot. This time Wardlow will finish the job. He'll take his spot, his title, and he will beat Joe so bad he'll force to put on a headset and go back to the announce table tomorrow night. Wardlow reminds everyone that he is still the face of the revolution. This is no longer wrestling. This is war. That brings out the Ocho, Chris Jericho. Jericho wants to ask Wardlow about why he's focused on Swerve, Page, and Joe when he needs to look at the competitors he'll be facing tomorrow night instead. Jericho is the very first AEW World Champion. Before Wardlow disrespects him, he wants to remind him that it's been 4 long years he's even been able to sniff that championship. Jericho knows he's good enough. But is Wardlow? Wardlow is complaining so much about being overlooked, but maybe the reason people stopped chanting his name is because he wasn't as good as he thinks he is. Jericho calls him Mike, so you know he means business. Wardlow says Chris is right. Wardlow was the close to the top of the mountain, but then had to take a step back forward, and then continue on, and it pissed him off. He let it eat away at him, and he lost his best friend because of it. Wardlow even lost himself, but then he started to remember who he is. Wardlow picked himself up, put himself back together, and came to remind everyone who he is. He doesn't give a damn who you are, how many titles you won. He's done eating everyone else's scraps. So Jericho, feel free to come to the ring. Jericho's happy to come to the ring, but here comes the powerhouse Hobbs from behind. Hobbs gestures at Wardlow, and those two will likely come to blows during the scramble tomorrow. Yeah. Lexi Nair with Serena Deeb hyping up her undefeated streak. Deeb says she is undeniable and unstoppable, putting on clinic after clinic every week. Nobody has challenged her in the ring yet. She doesn't think the competition so far would know the difference between a wrist lock and a wrist watch. She challenges anyone to step into the dojo. Nobody can do what she does in the ring. She will show why she is the final boss. Oh shit. Alright, the fourth match is Pirate Party versus Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. Cassie and Sydal shove each other as this one gets underway, and Sydal with the sweet head scissors, followed by another to take Cassie down. Quinn comes in and arm drags Sydal, but Daniels joins the fray with an arm drag for his own. All 4 men come face to face as referee Rick Knox tries to restore order. Daniels and Quinn tag in, and Quinn is in the party mood. Uh, lay drip by Quinn, dropped down by, but Daniel stands on his back and gives us a Curry Man dance, hot and spicy. Seidel tags in, twisting Musa for a 2 count. Daniels and with the sliding clothesline to the back of the head as we go to commercial break. Um, knee to the back, but by Cassidy on the apron, drop kick two, followed by Marcus Quinn, springboard cutter by Cassidy takes Daniels to the outside before he brings Daniels back inside, trash talking the whole time. Quinn and as PP put the boots to Daniels. Isaiah with the step up answer Guri to Daniels before knocking Seidel off the apron. Clothesline by Isaiah to Daniels. Before a side headlock is applied, Daniels finds out of it. Cassidy goes for a twist of fate, but Daniels avoids it and gets an STO tag to Seidel, rising knee to Quinn and one to Kazi. Seidel also alternates kicks between both opponents and a nails double Hurricanrana on the air raid crash to Quinn gets a 2 count. Seidel misses a splash in the corner and then runs into a big boot by Quinn. Cassie heads up top. Swanton connects 1-2. No Seidel with the jumping thrust and a tag to Daniels. And stereo clothesline take Private Party down. Meteor to Cassie. Daniels avoids a peel kick and hits the Angel's wings, but here comes Jeff Jarrett, Lethal Sonia, Ed Al to spoil the fun. Lethal combination to Daniels, while the referee is distracted as Quinn makes the cover and gets the 1-2-3. Pirate Party steal the win. So the winners are Pirate Party. Eddie Kingston reflects on his field with Danielson in a quick video package to hype up the revolution. He is proud of being king of the bums. That means that he's king of the underdogs. Eddie had a different path in wrestling and just and just because he didn't do it. Danielson hates that. He will earn Danielson's respect tomorrow, and Danielson will have to shake his hand. Alright, the fifth match. Alright. Grapple to begin a Golden shows Rosa away, knees to the midsection by Rosa. But again, Golden shows her off, thrust kick by Rosa, and a big sap to the chest, followed by a clothesline and some kicks to the head. Rosa sends Golden into the turnbuckles, unleashing a couple of big chops to the chest. Rosa lifts Golden up and onto her shoulders, but Golden boots her way only to walk into a shotgun drop kick. Running drop kick by Rosa against the bottom buckle. Diving double stomp. Rosa stalks her prey and locks in a submission hold for her, like at Modified London Dungeon. And Nigel seems to approve. So, for a tap out victory. Alright, the winner is Thunder Rosa. Alright, match 6. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, we're almost finished, guys. This is the final match. Alright, match 6. 8-man tag team contest. Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, Hook, and Daniel Garcia versus Christian Cage, Killswitch, Roger Strong, and Brian Cage. 2 cages on one team. This is going to be the recap carnage. Daddy Magic joins the commentary desk as this gets unaware as Trent and Brian Cage starting off in the ring together. Trent attempting a side headlock, but Cage shrugging him off and shoulder, blocking him down. Garcia tags in, and Cage tags out to Strong. Strong skips round the ring and spits at Orange Cassidy before tying up with Garcia. They roll around a bit before Strong gets their arm. Strong gets out of the headstairs, but is backed into the corner and receives some chops from Garcia. Garcia goes for a pile driver, but Cage comes in, as does Hook. hip toss by Hook to Strong. Garcia is about to dance, but in comes Killswitch, and now both teams enter the ring for a standoff as we head to commercial break. Christian takes a swipe at Garcia, but the referee gets in the middle of them, and now Garcia and Brian Cage go at it once the ref has got control again. Boot to face, and a drop to toe hold by Garcia, and he dances on uppercut by Garcia. Christian distracts him, and Brian Cage capitalizes with a clothesline to knock him down. Strong and Killswitch with quick tag stomping away on Garcia, followed by a snake eyes, and the shoulder block. Now Christian tags in to take advantage of a down Garcia as fight goes to commercial too. Okay. Brian Cage works over Garcia when we come back. Garcia avoids another snake eyes and climbs the buckles over Cage to deliver the 10 count punches, but Brian cuts him off and suplexes him back inside the ring from the apron in a feature of strength, strong, and pedalum backbreaker to Garcia. In a tag to Christian Cage, he mocks Garcia a little before Strong and Brian Cage trade tags, uh, quick tags. Cage with the suplex attempt, but Garcia reverses into a DDT. Strong, but Garcia makes the ring to Beretta, standing Meteora to Strong, German suplex to Christian, and another half and half stands Christian outside. Tornado DDT to Strong, and Trent takes a run up suicide dive to Killswitch, but no Killswitch caught him and choke slams him on the apron. Strong whiplashes Trent into the barn row as we go to commercial break again. Meanwhile, Killswitch tags in to work over Trent in the corner with a harsh whip into the opposite buckles, sending Beretta carrying to the floor. Killswitch brings Trent back to the ring and delivers clubbing blows to the chest. Christian takes in Snapmare to Trent before groaning on Garcia. Cage with the sleeper hold, but Trent bows out until Christian gets a reverse DT. He goes up top, misses a splash though. Um, Tag to Strong, who cuts Beretta off before he can tag in OC. Strong tugs in his hands and his little trunks and mocks the OC shin kicks, but then tries a Boston Crab only for Trent to kick his way out of it. Trent makes a tag to OC crossbody to Christian dropkick to Killswitch tornado DT to Brian Cage. No Cage catches him, but OC reverses again into a stun dog, and now OC gets the spinning DD2 1-2. No, OC is distracted by Strong, and Killswitch enters the ring looking for a chokeslam, but Garcia comes in with the running boot stick kick by Strong. Sato suplex by Garcia, spear by Cage, exploder by Hook on Christian Cage. Full Nelson slammed by Cage on Hook. Cage takes out OC2, but the others make the save. OC and Trent tackle Killswitch as Strong is sent outside. End of Heartache by Strong. And on OC on the outside, we're left with Trent and Killswitch in the middle of the ring. Sleeper apply. OC is in the stronghold on the outside struggling. Killswitch signals for the chokeslam, but Trent rolls him up. 1-2. No. Thrust kick, and one more. Trent takes out Christian on the apron, but Nick Wayne takes a cheap shot, and Killswitch gets a huge extinction clothesline from behind to pick up the win at 1, 2, 3. Alright, the winners are Christian Cage, Killswitch, Roger Strong, and Brian Cage. So yeah, it was a good show and all that stuff. So yeah, it was good, all that stuff. But oh man, that was a lot of reading. But anyways, that was good and stuff. And yeah, that was the main event, all that stuff. But yeah, we didn't get the Buddy Matthews, whoever he was supposed to face. They didn't show the opponent everything went too fast and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that was it, and for this video, and I hope you enjoy it. If not, whatever and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that was it, and then I'll see you all for a review for AEW Revolution and all that stuff, and I'll talk to you all later. Laters.